Road. Tara Salinas, Merchants and Planners Bank, downtown Newport. We're in the Solution Center, and April is always a busy month for us. First of all, it's not a time that we pat ourselves on the back, but it's a time that we explain what we do as being the bank that we are. Talk a little bit about that.
It is, yes. Well, April is, it's kind of the beginning of spring, and it's, temperatures are getting a little bit warmer, and everybody's a little happier. The birds are chirping and everything.
That's right.
And we're, getting into our groove too here at Merchants and Planners Bank. And we always love April because it's designated as Community Bank Month. And it's just a time for us to celebrate our communities, not just ourselves, but the communities and the people and the local businesses that make our small town community special. And so we always are actively involved in Community Bank Month because, again, we do believe wholeheartedly in it, and we celebrate. And
yes,
so,
we do.
We've got some things going on. But before I start talking about all the festivities and fun stuff, just, for those of you out there that haven't thought about it or that hasn't heard me talk about it, because I talk about it every time we are on here, I feel like, but just the statistics about what being a community bank means to the customer, to the individual, to the community.
I know exactly what it means, and it means personal stuff to me, but go right ahead.
It is. But overall, if you look at it from, like I said, a community aspect, more than half of Americans either own or work for a small business. Okay. And then small businesses, they create about 2 out of every 3 new jobs in the U.S. per year.
Okay.
So we're opening small businesses and they're creating jobs. Community banks fund more than half of all small business loans.
Wow.
So, these local businesses that are opening, that are employing people, the community banks, it's not the big ones, they're on Wall Street, that are lending the people the money, that open these businesses, that support their community, that generate economic growth. Mm-hmm. It's the community banks that do it. And so that's what we're proud of, and that's what we are trying to tell people, that when you even if you don't have a loan with a community bank, the money that you keep in a community bank, any of the growth from that goes back into supporting your community. It goes into the loans that we give the small business owners to provide jobs for people. So it's a cycle, and it's a good one, and we're proud to be a part of it. So
no doubt, at Merchants Planners Bank, if you're dealing with a community bank, and then you get a loan, and then that allows you. Obviously, people are getting a loan for some reason. A lot of times to start a business, if you start a business, you're hiring folks. And if you're hiring folks, there's more people in the community, and it is a cycle, and it is a good cycle, and it's a good cycle that we get to use because we do have a community bank in Merchants and Planners Bank. No doubt about that.
Yeah. And we also, we celebrate our farmers too, because obviously our agriculture is the bread and butter of our community and our business. In case you want some more facts and figures, the community banks provide about 82% of all ag loans.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's understandable because the ag loans are in the small rural communities.
Sure.
But, it's a big statistic for a big industry. And so, like I said, we're super, super proud to support our farmers, and we know how hard of a business and industry that is. We thank them. We thank them and appreciate them every day. And then the last little statistic that I don't know if I brag about this enough, but Merchants and Planners Bank is a community bank to its core. We are one of the few banks, even community banks, that can say we're over 30% employee owned, which means that our biggest stockholder is our employees. Right, absolutely. So when you come into a bank and talk to, whomever you talk to, if it's a teller, a customer service rep, or a loan officer, they have a large stake in the success,
vested interest,
and the growth in the bank. So we're real proud of that too.
Well, those statistics are great and exciting and things that we need to know, and we need to understand how important a community bank is in Merchants Planners Bank. And I've always said, my bank, my bank of choice, our local bank, local decisions made here. And that brings us to our little green pig, Tara. So tell me a little bit about this little green pig.
Yes, this is our little green pig. We're going to call him Spot. And we're going to have a contest throughout all of our markets, and it's going to be Spot the Pig. So we have hidden our little spot in our local businesses, and if you haven't liked us on Facebook, please do, because that's where we're going to be releasing hints about where we have left this cute little pig. So you go online, you read our hints. If you think you know where Spot is, go to that business, find him. He's not going to be super hidden. You shouldn't have to move anything or dig around or anything. You should be able to just kind of look around and see him. If you find him, take him to one of the employees at the local business, and that person will reward you with a gift certificate to that business, $25 gift certificate.
Wow, that's amazing.
So just kind of a fun way to get people out there and get them shopping locally and remembering what all their local businesses have to offer to them.
Spot the Pig.
Spot the Pig.
I love that.
So we're excited about that. We're also on our Facebook and Twitter pages going to be highlighting some of our employees, because as a community bank, we do encourage everyone here to get out and work in their community, and they do a fantastic job of doing that, and they don't get the credit that they deserve. So we're going to try to recognize some of those folks throughout the month with spotlights on social media. And then on April the 26th, I believe it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, you mentioned something that sounded real good to me.
Sweet treat for all of our sweet customers. We're going to have cake to celebrate. So put that on your calendar, come by. It's going to be delicious. And it's just a great way to celebrate our customers, our local communities, and doing business locally.
Merchants of Planters Bank, Terra Salinas, our hometown bank, my bank, and our community bank. We appreciate you taking time to join us and tell us about all the great things going on at M&P.
Thank you.